Hey, good morning, everybody. Did you miss me yesterday? Hmm? I have so much stuff going on right now. I'm sorry that I missed you guys yesterday. Let me make up for it right now by giving you a super awesome reading for Tuesday through Friday. Want to do it? That's good. Okay. So, been super busy. I know a lot of us have. It's been in the energy. I've seen it. I've seen it. It's been like these back on so I can see. Oh, much better. Okay, so I've seen it in the energy. A lot of people are starting new stuff. A lot of people are fixing up old stuff. And for me, I'm starting new stuff and fixing up old stuff. So I'm having like this resurgence of things. Like I'm a filmmaker, and 4 years ago I started making this. I started making a series for this franchise that I did that I had back in the 80s whenever I was little, and I uh, I kind of started filming it with my buddies and making it happen. It's like a superhero horror, and so I like have these horror superheroes, and they're monsters who are good guys. It's great. Anyways, so that finally took off. So now I'm having to. I've been working on getting everything typed in for part three. So I guess those readings where it said something from the past is going to come back and be good, they were true. And starting something new was true because look at me and you right now, right? Okay. So we're recording live on Facebook. I don't advertise them. I just record, and if you want to watch them, you can come back later and watch them if you miss them while they're live, or you can jump on live when you want, and then I upload them to YouTube. So they'll be on the Magick Shoppe here at Facebook and where we live, and then they'll be on YouTube at the Shay Show. So I've also got some new Shay Show shows coming up too that we've been working on putting together. So anyways, let's get started. I was kind of killing a little time until everybody got in the room, so let's kick it off. Let's spin them around and see if we can stir them up a bit. Huh? Let's get that energy going for today, Tuesday the 2nd through Friday the 5th. Oh, and you know, another thing that's really cool is speaking of things from the past with my show, we started filming on October 5th, 2014. And we just went live on Amazon in UK and in America, and we're doing like a launch thing on the 5th. It's 4 years to the day. Took a little less than 4 years to make it happen, but hey, it happened, and I didn't have to use anyone else's money or anything. We just did it ourselves, and so we don't owe anybody anything. Isn't that awesome? Just ourselves, and we're already in production for part 4, and 3 I'm doing captions for now. So that's the other thing that's taking up a lot of my time and my laptop. So for those of you who have scheduled readings and appointments and stuff like that, I'll still be making those. I just haven't, just not going to be doing so much of the daily readings. I'm going to make them for every few days instead of every day. Just gives more time for people to see them, and gives more time for people to get the energy going, you know, to feel the energy, and then they watch it and they're like, oh yeah, that is happening, so they can watch the rest of the week. Let's see, where are we right now? Are we right now? We're going to do the collective first, and then we're going to break off into everybody else's energy. That way we can refer back to the collective. We're just going to do a short 3-card collective, okay? Okay, so things are looking good. Looks like people are getting into place where they need to be, where they want to be. Check it out. Here's what we're coming out of. Here's where we are. Wow. So what's going on, people? All these swords, really? I was really hoping for a good reading. You guys, are gonna make me. This reading is gonna have to make me eat a churro. It's gonna happen. I can feel it in my bones. Okay, so I'm just gonna break out the book and read these off really quick, and then we're gonna move on to everybody else's reading because I don't even like this. This don't even look good to me. So I hate giving bad news. It sucks. There we go. But this card being upside down, it's a good thing. So we're coming off of energy that we're coming back off of is that we're back into action again. We have good opportunities ahead. Tread carefully. And that's because this person is a deceiver, and that's today or in sometime between Tuesday and Saturday, or Tuesday and Friday. A need for action, move with care, of indiscretion, be aware. And that's this card, remember? And it's telling you about this. So use discretion, be careful, think before you commit yourself. There's a feeling of opposition. It's difficult to get things moving. Indicates unrest or problems in your workplace. Don't make promises at this time. The situation could change rapidly. So Scorpio, Taurus, Venus, self-discipline. Someone's having some love issue, quarrel, crap going on at your work. I think a couple of cards had some. I think Aquarius had some work issue stuff last week. If you read back. Yeah, and this person is a liar and a deceiver. And so I'm going to move forward to this card so I can show you all what I'm talking about. And that's your where we are right now card. So we really need to pay close attention because this one's telling us to look out, and this one is telling us about a deceiver. This lady is intolerant. She has a narrow outlook on life. She finds it difficult to see anyone else's point of view. When you're feeling up, this person will put you down. So they're a shit talker. They're a mean person. They want to say bad stuff. So this woman in her maturity, she enjoys gossip. It's unwise to confide in her. Her perception is keen, but she can be deceiving. You should learn to ignore the opinions of this lady. Often, this lady is not understood and deceives people. So I think that's what this card's telling us to look out for. And then again with this one, you know, to me, this card, like personally, like in my readings, whenever I read it, it means to me that I need to take the blindfold off about something. Hi, Kat. It means I need to take the blindfold off about something. It means that I'm making my own issues. It means I'm making my own problems. I'm giving my own self stress more than I need to. So check this out. Unable to make a decision, you feel very restricted. You have experienced hurt or anxiety. Vision blocked with fear inside, cannot move, you want to hide. Someone concerned is both hurt and confused. Continual worry can cause sickness. It's time to seek help. Unable to think clearly, you need some sensible advice. Capricorn, Mercury, Saturn. This is executive power and ability. I think this really has something to do with work. I mean, because it's work. I just really do. I really think it has something to do with work. And it does have swords on all sides. So there's a possibility of a health condition that needs mental attention or an operation or something. So this is definitely talking about something that's going on at work. And I think that the stress from your current time hard punching place or something that has to do with your work, someone at your work who is doing some stuff that they're going to cause you, you're going to keep stressing out about it. We can't keep stressing out about it. That's the energy this week for the collective. To not worry yourself sick about somebody who's lying, and it's a female. So, okay, let's move on now to who we're going to do first. I have it all written down here. Oh, this big honey sweetness. Where are you going to go? Where should I put you? How about here? Sorry, heavy. Okay. Okay, did I bang the table real loud in the microphone? I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so let's burn these cards back into the stack. Let's give it a spin, and let's move. Woo! And let's move forward to. What do I have written down first on the last one? Gemini. Okay, let's do Gemini first. Oh, you're going to fight me. That's how it's going to be. See, the Gemini card, the Gemini stuff's going to fight me. Hey, Manny. What's up, honey? We're doing readings. We're on Gemini right now. What are you? Okay. So Gemini, let's see what's going on. Look at it fight me. What is the deal with that? Gemini's just fight mad. Gemini's today. Really? Do you want the reading or not, Gemini? All right. Here we go. Where's Gemini coming off of right now? Bam. Emperor. Not bad. So you're coming off being the Emperor. Let's see. Uh-oh, we have some false start energy. It's still good, still a start. It's false for now. It's just put off. So from Tuesday to Friday, don't expect anything to start up. If it's already started, then you're going to hear about it, and you might hear that you're going to make some money off of it. Oh, here we are today. Lots of decisions to make, Gemini. Lots of decisions. And let's see, where should Gemini be right now? Oh, Gemini should be living on the past, trying to learn some things from the past, trying to reunite with some things from the past that were really good for you, people and things. Have the ability to do this, use your power to start things over and make really good things happen with this thing that we're talking about. This is your chance to make that opportunity. Right now, you should be here. That means that you shouldn't be looking back at stuff. If you do, you're gonna end up like this, which is bad, which is injured, which is poor or not making the money, that a severance of income. Let's see if we can get for love. What do we got love for Gemini right now? Uh-oh, your lover wants you to stop being shamey. Or your lover needs to stop being shamey, or something that you love is shamey and you need to stop. Something that you're doing. Because this is love, and love category, it generally means things you love, people who love you, yada yada. There's something going on here. You're about to be free to move in any direction that you want. But, however, you're going to have to stop whatever it is that's, whatever it is that you would relate, you know, like with the devil, like any kind of addictions, any kind of things that you do that are just pure pleasure and end up causing other people or even yourself to be fucked up. Like, okay, for example, money and all that stuff is involved in this. So this, when you get this card, it's weird that it would land in your love category unless there's something going on. Let's see if we can move a little further and see what's going on with this. So let's look at your money right now. Gemini's money right now here. Gemini's money. Bam. Huh. Well, that's interesting. That's why you get retrospect in your money. You looking back at something that you could have made money off of, but you didn't? Or you're going to stop looking back at the things that you lost? What's it going to be? Because it's one or the other. It's not as bad as you think. Capricorn. Capricorn is number 8. Looking back at number 8. Sorry, again, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're seeing me talking to people, I'm talking to people in the live side panel because we're doing this live. Here you go, Gemini. This is interesting. In your others category, you have the color card, the King of Wands. Used to be spears or staves. It used to be spears or staffs. Now they're calling it wands. You ever seen a wand that big? I mean, that's a big ass wand. Anyway, so others, you're having an older or a more mature or more experienced person, a man, maybe a blue-eyed man who's telling you, or a blue-eyed or green-eyed man who's telling you information, who can give you help, who can come into the situation, and I think that he'll be able to, help and advise you with this. You need to go to your boss or your higher person, and you need to pitch what it is that you really want. if you have this thing, I mean, like, because this is totally your choices. Your choices are like, your choices are many. And look, you got a 7 on top of a 7. So, like, you got all these choices and you're being retrospective about your money. It's pretty freaking obvious what's going on with this. You either crossed over or didn't put in all the effort that you should have put in to something in the past, and it kept going, and you went in a different direction, and now you have an opportunity to reunite with that. Turn you off. You have an opportunity to reunite with that and make it more. Apparently, if you wouldn't have done this, like where you need to be right now, you need to be taking this blindfold off and looking back at what you have and what you're really worth. Okay, you need to be checking out your worth. This is self-evaluation as well. You got shit talked. You got hoodwinked. You got I mean, you're the emperor. The emperor. You have all these decisions. You have all these opportunities in front of you, but all you keep thinking about is this thing that you screwed up. It could be a relationship. I don't know. I don't think so, though. It feels really business. Whenever it's wands, it's generally business, man. Wands and pentacles are always freaking business in the readings that I do. This is enterprise and distinction. The only difference is this is just hardcore money making for pentacles and stuff. Like, but for wands, it's like it's enterprise and distinction. It's you being the entrepreneur. It's creative. It's all these other things, but not just straight money making. Money making. No, it has to do with a deeper thing. And so whenever you see cups, and cups, they're like their love, their creativity, their you know. I just think that this is something from your past that you used to do, that you used to love, that you were really good at, that you can go back and do it. And especially if you're a male Gemini. If this is the thing though, there's some kind of overindulgence that's been going on in your relationship and like serious fights about it, Gemini. So like you guys really need to let's pull the strip and see what we got, okay? Because I'm seeing some serious changes. I'm seeing like whether you like it or not changes. So that's really weird. Okay, hang on. Okay, work. Yeah, that was on the reading for the overall energy today. See how it gets into everybody's. It's here for everybody. That collective energy reading that we do. That's why I did it first, so that everybody can see it as we go along. Upside down Hierophant. If this is somebody who's really willing to listen, okay. This is saying the same thing that I said when I read it here. Yeah, you've let other people influence you to make these decisions, and now they're costing you. It's costing you now, and you can be helped. You can be this. This is amazing. Okay, but your bad judgment, man. You need to. Okay. Look, Gemini, I'm gonna lay it out to you really quick. Okay, because then we're going to move on because I have Libra to do next. So before I take up a whole lot of your time, because we're already at what, 19, almost 20 minutes? Okay. So I'm trying to keep everybody's readings down to like 10, 12 minutes today. All right, check this out. Here's your work. It's an 8. It's great. You're doing a lot of work with something else that's like a work thing that you do that's really good for you, right? It's good. But it's not something that you can do forever. It's like manual labor, or it's like really hard on your body, or it's something that you have to be useful for. Okay, like you know, if you're a girl, you might be a dancer. You know, if you're a guy, you could be somebody who does like a hard working job, or you could be an athlete. Something that you do, and you're doing it well. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. It's great. I mean, you're doing a great job. But the problem is, that's not all you can be. And you put yourself now, because of all the shit that's been talked to you, and because of all the other stuff that's been going on, probably whenever this card was not upside down, I mean, it was not upside down, you had these issues, and it's caused you to block yourself in. I mean, like, whenever you look at this card, this chick is being held down by freaking toilet paper. It's stupid. She could just take that off. She can just let, like, whoop, take that off and walk off, right? At any moment, but she's put herself into that. She's put herself there. She's holding herself there. Hi, how you doing? She's holding herself there. So it's like this person, whether you're male or female, don't get caught up and tied up on whether there's a boy or a girl face on the card, unless there's like a bunch of court cards, like right in a row. They can mean feelings and situations and not people. There has to be like 3 of them for them to mean people. So like you do have some that mean people, but not. This is a minor arcana. This is talking about feelings and situations. So you've got yourself all tied up because you've got this guy here, right, in the other's position, and you have this card here, which is upside down, which actually tells you very plainly and very clearly that there is someone who's available to listen, who has an open mind, who's creative, who would like to hear your ideas and will probably freaking help you, but you're not doing it. It's like if you are walking away from all of this stuff that you did, this, all of this, you're walking away from it because of something that someone told you. That's basically bullshit. Hi, Tony. It's basically bullshit. You've been told a bunch of crap, and it's not true. Here's the guy who's probably your boss, and is probably Mr. Moneybags, who can help you, or at least guide you. He's experienced in what it is that you want to do. He's a leader at Enterprise and Distinction, okay? He will jack people up if they mess with you. He's your friend, and he will also protect you and help you and guide you if he can, okay? Now, here's this guy, and now look at this. With this saying that he's ready to hear your ideas. He wants to push you forward. He likes it. He likes the energy. He likes the, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I was turned it off earlier and I didn't turn it off when I should have. I don't even know who Cleaning Master is. Probably an advertisement. Power off. Okay, so sorry about that, Geminis. Oops. Okay. So if you walk away from this, if you walk away and you don't let this person help you, and you don't take this blindfold off, and you just continue doing this job that you can only do while you're young, see what's going to happen? Okay, when this guy is in his right side up position, I wish you could see. I wish I could make it to where, because the light is too brutal. But anyway, this is the 4 of Pentacles. It means somebody who's really in a good place in their job and in their industry. It means somebody who has a good work ethic and everybody knows it. He has like a really good work reputation, like a big following of people. Like people know who this person is, right? And whenever they see him, they think, oh yeah, he does a great job. He busts his ass, or she works your butt off, kind of thing. Okay. So, and it also means that you have money. I mean, you're not the richest person in the world, but you ain't hurting. You ain't like missing no meals. You know what I mean? Okay, so this card is upside down if you walk away from this and you don't ask for the help. If you stay like this, if you just keep doing this thing that you can only do when you're young, and you stay with your own self-imposed blindfold on, listening to the crap, the garbage that's been fed to you, and you don't let this person help you, and you walk away from it, you're fucking yourself. Excuse my language, but that's how I talk. Look, this is a celebration. It's a party. Somebody that you know, some people that you know, and probably people that you work with or used to work with or could be working with. It could be talking about these people that this thing that you're walking away from. These people are celebrating something. you should be celebrating it too. There's been news and help coming in about this celebration with these people, but for some reason you're not taking it, and it's leaving this situation upside down. Or this situation is upside down, and that's what's causing you. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Let me just check something here. I think we found out what this means. Okay, I think it's connected somehow to this devil in your. Okay, all right, check it out. Indecision is weakness and can cause instability. Now that you have seen the light, you should respond quickly and free yourself from these past habits. Listen to your higher voice and chance your ways. It's telling you to take a chance on whatever this is that you're contemplating, this thing that you have the choice of doing. Chant your ways, you have the choice. Listen to your higher voice. Chant your ways, you have the choice. That's your memory thing for today. You have been influenced, told you. And now that you recognize this fact, it's time to take the necessary action against this influence. It's never too late to make amends, deal with your problems. Oh my God. It's never too late to make amends and deal with your problems. Please avoid emotional outbreaks, but being timid will only emphasize your weakness. Take the bull by the horns and do your own thing. Well, I mean, that's pretty much what I said before we even got to these cards, right? So, I mean, this is Saturn. So if you can make these changes, because this reading we had said before, this reading is for Tuesday through Friday. If you can make these changes between now and Friday, like if you can get on the ball and make this happen between now and Friday, you still have a chance to reconcile with this and get this help. But because Saturday, you're supposed to be reaching out. Let me tell you this really quick, just so that you'll believe me, okay? Because I love to pull the book out because I'm like, oh yeah, don't believe me? Yeah, think I'm pulling this out of my ass? No, I'm pulling it out of a book. Watch. This book is so old. I don't know how many of y'all how long y'all have been watching, but this book is so old. It's all taped up. The dog chewed it up whenever I was like 20. It's lived through 3 babies that slobbered and drooled on it while I worked. It's lived through cats and dogs and goats. Actually, at one point, one of my goats broke into the house, pulled this book and some other ones down, and was chewing on. That's what happened to my back cover. It's great. Okay, so let me just pull this. Let me whip it out real quick. I'll whip it out. When in doubt, I whip this out. All right. I'm done being silly, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so now we're at Pentacles. I'm trying to hold it over here so that you guys can sort of maybe see it. I'm not sure how clear it is or how big your screen is, but okay, so now we're at Pentacles. Here's our guy. Notice, because this book actually does the same thing, so it's for Rider-Waite, so there's no mistaking what it means. It says, this young man, now this could be you or somebody else that's involved with you. This young man is thorough and will take time to do a good job. Hair so white or dark as night, set his goals at a lofty height. Okay, at a lofty height. Look at, when it says hair so white or dark as night, it means it could be anybody in any race or any color or whatever. It's generalizing right now. It's not moving fast. Like you see the horse, it's not like running or anything, but it definitely still moves faster and is higher off the ground than a human being. So, young man, trustworthy, will not experiment outside his goal, can give the wrong impression, a love for animals and nature, could make an excellent veterinarian. Oh, sounds like people I know. Needs constant motivation, otherwise his outlook may become subdued and he may waste his talents. Good worker and has empathy with those less fortunate. This is a Taurus disposition. So it's telling you that there's somebody here who can help you. And you just got to let that, you got to let that in. You got to let that energy come in, Gemini. Let me hit you with these next two, because I think that that's what this card is telling us. I think there's going to be a break in your relationship. And if there isn't, there should be, because what's happening is bad for both sides. Whether it's your fault or their fault, this is like the relationship is causing issues for you both. It's causing you both to have a head. Okay. See, wanting the best of both worlds, causing everyone concerned to feel unstable. Indecision is not your friend. You may lose it all in the end. Didn't we talk about indecisions? We talked about decisions from the very beginning, right? Okay. This temptation can be, let's see, temptation can be strong. Be sure to make the right move. This indicates a severe break in a relationship. Quarrels, disagreement, separation, and divorce. Strong opposition is felt, and the pressure can cause great concern. Venus. It's also 6, so it's a harmony card. And then this shows splitting up from your home. I'll read that one to you too, just in case you don't believe me. Let's see. That's my cups. And there. Present situations surrounding your home or your home are causing depression and sadness. Time will heal your aching heart. Soon your sadness will depart. These futile disagreements and family upsets, a terrible feeling of being let down, feelings hurt through thoughtless actions. Thoughtless actions have caused tears. Could indicate the loss of a friend or someone dear, or divorce. Uranus, Pluto, Scorpio, Mars. Yeah, that's just not looking good. And it is next to an Empress. It says if it's next to an Empress, it's a good time to make plans for the future with someone else. Wow. Okay. Well, could we be any more just brutally and blatantly there? Let's scoop this back. I mean, because you got to realize that right now, you're this. You're coming off of this right here. You're the Emperor. This is four. This is what you're coming off of right now, and you're letting this do this to you again. How many times are we going to do this again and again, Gemini? I swear to God. You know what? Go over. Look up Tyler's Tarot. Look up Tyler's Tarot. I want you to do this for me. He's another reader that's on YouTube, and he's absolutely amazing. He's like super awesome, and you'll see him. He just like uses his little cell phone. He's like, bloop, and he reads the reading. He tells you real shit. Okay, go to Tyler's Tarot. Type that in on YouTube. Go over there and watch the Gemini readings. I'm so not like really. Okay, so let's look. So there is a older Pisces lady. She can help you. Pisces, Scorpio, maybe Cancer. I'm feeling Pisces or Scorpio, who can help you, who can lead you in what you need to do. Here's a, oh, she's married, or you can be this. You can be these two if you do this. No, that's not what it's saying. It's saying that there's a woman and a man who can help you to ease some of the burden from your work on you. To where it's like what they're having you do, they've already done the work for, so you don't need to be doing the work. You have got to watch out for this bad judgment. This bad judgment, you know, that you had about something that happened in your past. You have bad judgment, something happened in your past, and now you're just not letting go of it. Your heart and your mind, or maybe, how about this? How about this? Because I'm gonna hit you with something really hard, and then you might cry, or you might hate me after this. But I think the energies and the powers that be, or maybe what you've tied yourself to, even the power of the universe, or possibly a dead relative, is pushing you so hard from the other side to go back to what it was, or to give a chance to whatever this was. They're not going to let you get away with this bad judgment. They're going to keep pushing you. See? This card means spiritual growth, using your spiritual side, having dreams, having premonitions, having contact with the other side. It means psychic ability being awakened. I really seriously think that the other side is even reaching out to you, going, hello. This Empress right here, because I know I kind of skipped her a little bit, but this is focus. And sometimes it's a woman. And I thought it was interesting that it was this, and then there's this. Maybe you had a female work partner. Girls, did y'all have another lady that you were working with? Guys, did you have another lady that you were working with? Look at this, because this is 3. It's hand of God kind of stuff, and I'm still watching my language. It's hand of God stuff, and it's really trying to lead you there. It's like focus your energies, be the ruler. You've got the, okay, first card was the Emperor, last card was the Empress. Really? You guys need to be paying attention to these readings. Go to Tyler's Tarot, watch what he says to Gemini. I mean, just go watch. Okay, do yourself a favor. All right, so that's, what is it, 35? Check. 35. Now we're going to start Libra, 3541. That was a long-ass reading, and I did not plan to do that. If all the readings go this long today, this thing's probably going to hang up on me and cut me off. Libra. What's happening, Libra? Let's see. Let's get us a good reading for Libra. See how things are working out. Libra. Flip. One more shuffle. Libra. Okay. Libra. Let's show us what you're coming off of right now, Libra. Okay. Where are you? All right. Okay, so what I see so far, where you're coming out of right now is like you're just now like taking the blindfold off to what you're capable of. But you haven't experienced it yet. Today you're like, you see that the star will shine, but it's not going to be today or like between now and Friday, but something good is coming. It's forestalled for some reason because you fought it for so long. Where you need to be right now is stop fighting it. Look back and think about how things were. Stop fighting it, Libra. First of all, you have like super talent and ability. You have like a super awesome, something's really happening for you in both your spiritual, your career. It's really happening for you right now, and you're just now starting to realize that you're like, oh yeah, I better get my shit together. Here we go. And then, I mean, some of you, this has been for a while. Some of you this is just happening to you, but some of you are really coming off this where you've known this for a while, but you're still not putting in the creative side. Like you're willing to go and make the money and punch the time clock, but you're still reticent, and that's why your star's not shining because you for some reason don't believe in yourself, or there's something that's stifling you. You have some kind of negative thing about whatever it is that's you've been fighting it for so long. Like it's like I feel like it's something that you know is real, but you're afraid of it for some reason. And that's why it's not shining. I mean, this card, your star will shine. It's there. It's there today. You can feel it. There's something that's happened that makes you know that this is true. Stop being a panty waste about it. Sorry if that makes you mad, but I mean, I come at you with stuff that's real. I'm not like those other readers who, oh, you're going on vacation to Hawaii? That's great. Have fun. No, bitch, there's fucking volcanoes and shit exploding over there. Don't send your people to Hawaii. It's not a good time to vacation. Yeah. So I'm not going to pull your leg about it, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it because I don't care if you roll a turd in sugar. It's still a turd. So you need to stop being a turd. You have you see this now. You see it. Stop fighting it. What are you going to do about it? Let's see your love life. Libra's love life right now. Love, the things they love, the people they love, the jobs they love, whatever the things that they love. Let's see what's going on with love and Libra. Love and Libra. Okay. Some of you Libras, not all of you, but some of you have a very lying O in your life. I'm guessing this is male Libras that I'm reading to, or maybe not, because it's telling this chick, somebody in your life, whoever it is in your love life, is lying to you. Libra, most of you. This isn't all of you, but it's most of you. And being that I'm married to a Libra, I'm saying this anyway because I don't sugarcoat shit. I'll have to think about what I'm lying about, because I feel like this is really a strong thing. There's really a deceiver in the midst where it comes to your love life. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with your money right now. Celebration. Somebody just get it off. Your spouse is spending too much money. Your other person is spending too much money. You're spending too much money with them. You have a chance to reconcile something where you will work with someone from the opposite sex, but you haven't because of this person either. Or it could be that you could be working with somebody, you should be working with the person that you're with, and you haven't been, and it could be causing issues. You're not starving to death, your bills are paid, but you're still living paycheck to paycheck. Let's see. Might have something to do with this person. See others. Yes. Oh yeah, you know, air sign, the other air sign, Gemini had this too. I think this person is somebody who can help you. Somebody you should be listening to, somebody who's giving you good guidance in your life, and you just haven't listened. You're, for some reason, you're not taking this information. It's spiritual information. It's love information. You're shutting this person out. It feels like maybe something that has to do with this. Who's lied to? Maybe somebody lied to you about. No. Either the person lied to you, or you think they lied to you, your other person, and that's why you're not working with them, or you don't like it, or maybe you're deceiving them. Are you lying to them about why you won't work with them? I don't think so, though. I think most of you, I'm just seeing you in a lying in a relationship with a deceiver and a liar. It's not all of you. Let's pull some clarification cards on this really quick. That's really simple. Okay, so this deceiver person, here's how you tell who they are. They are not a spiritual person. They don't take information from God. They're into the whole dark death thing. They want you to change instead of being the person that you are. And there's someone coming along who is going to make that evident to you. Someone who's going, maybe a water sign, that's going to come in and bring you information that's going to change this. It's going to show you what's up. So, okay, this is how you know. If you're with somebody who's like an atheist or a non-spiritual person, or a person who does things that you know are like bad, shitty things, or things that you don't believe in, things that go against your belief system, but you're with them anyways, this is the person that you're talking about. This is the person that we're talking about. And people have came and brought you information and tried to save you from this shit before, and you wouldn't listen. You haven't been listening to other people who have been telling you about what's going on. So, if you're a Libra and you're with somebody and y'all believe pretty much the same way and y'all aren't, and they aren't asking you to change anything about yourself, then this isn't for you. But if you are a Libra and you are with somebody who is asking you to change yourself and who has made a bunch of changes in your life and you've changed since you got with this person, this is like 13 months, 13 over the last 13 months. Yeah, then that's who that is, real clear. Like there's no, and this has got to do with it. Like maybe this bullshit with this person has kept you from getting a job till now, or has fucked your job up, fucked your money situation up. If you are a Libra and you're with somebody that you love, you should be working with them. You should be doing more career goals stuff with them, and it'll help you to make more money. That's where your money will be. You will make more money doing this than anything else that you could do if you do it. But for some reason, you're shutting out the information of this lady, this water sign lady. Okay, let's clear your script. And I'm just cooking it on through. I'm gonna tell everybody at the beginning, oh, we're only gonna do 10-minute readings today. Yeah, and then we do like a 20-minute reading for everybody. Oh. Okay. 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 Well, air sign readings, the air sign energy is super all over this because it was all over Gemini's too. Well, let's see. Wow, look at all these major arcanas jumping out. Wow. What? I think this one wrong. That did too many. No, I didn't. Okay. If I keep going, it's gonna do. It says pretty much very similar to what Gemini said. So, okay. So let me pick these up and put these over here. We'll read those in a minute. Let me just breeze through these really quick. Okay. You are not wanting to be in any kind of like fraternity or group or whatever. You have like put that aside. And I think that you're going to have a spiritual awakening that you shouldn't have done that. Because now your world has been upside down. You've been having to struggle and work like a slave for money and to get by. And now you're having this information that all along, this lady was probably right, and you could have been making major money and major career advancement in something that you like and want to do all along. So that's got to burn your ass a little bit. You haven't been handling it right. So you could have handled it. You could have balanced the whole thing. But instead you made excuses. You were like, well, if I do this, you're gonna cheat on me, or you're gonna be bad, or you're gonna do this, or what if I do this and then nobody likes it? And all these other like excuses that you had, and probably this deceiver person was probably helping out to make that go on. I mean, pretty much beyond a shadow of a doubt, this person is why you have, even if, this doesn't have to be your partner. This could be your freaking mom. It could be somebody that you really listen to. It could be somebody who holds a lot of power over you. If you're not one of these people who I sorted with these right here, if this wasn't you and you were a different person, this could be somebody else. This could be your I don't know, a friend, or not very friend, not a real true friend, but this could be a relative. It could be anybody. But I think what they said and what they did was what caused this. And so now, whether you could have been doing this thing all along, either with your spouse or your lover or your whoever, and you could have been having this which is good information passing back and forth between two people, making money together, wonderful things. Hi, Lou. Hi, Stanza Man. Let's see. Sorry, if you're watching this on YouTube, remember we do this on. If you're watching this on YouTube, remember that we do this on Facebook and then we upload it to YouTube later. So if you want to watch this live, you can come check us out on Facebook. I'll leave the link below. Anyway, so you didn't do this for some reason. It's brutal, okay? And then, so the information that you were getting was negative. It was bad. It was, and you could have, you had other people who were telling you good things and the right things, but you didn't listen. So then next, here's all this work that could have been done, that was being done, but not by you, but it could have been, right? So now's the time to put your effort into it, even though it's almost there'll be a new cycle of it, because there's this here. So there's going to be a new cycle of it, but from what I see, you're going to have to participate in it to take advantage of it. So, and then you become this guy, because someone's going to come along and they're going to offer you money. They're going to offer you and this isn't like job. This is like old money, like someone's had money, and it's not you, it's someone else. Because we have so many freaking court cards in this spread that it means, like I told you, if there's 3 or more court cards, it means people and not things and blah blahs. Okay, so someone's going to come along and help. There's going to be funding. There's going to be like I don't even know if it's an investor, but it's somebody that's going to come along and help, and you're going to focus. And this was the same thing that Gemini got, and they're another air sign. So it's really super clear, like beyond a shadow of doubt. You can't mess with that. So here, let's do this last bit of spread here. Let's see what's going on. Magician, things will start good. Look at all these major arcana just popping out on you. Okay, so we're getting movement again. We're having really good, strong startup energy. Really good, strong, like you being able to use your power, to use your will, to all those things, to make the magic happen. I mean, like, look, this guy has one of everything on his table. Do you understand what that means? Like, this is like, he's got a wand, he's got a sword, he's got a cup, he's got a pinnacle, he's got it all. Look at him. And he's doing the Jesus hand thing. As above, so below. Look. It's a 1. Okay, so I was giving you a chance to look at it. Moving forward again with the Chariot and with retrospect. So the Chariot card is so interesting. It's so interesting because it's a 7, and 7 is like a retrospect, right? It's also a time whenever things are getting shook up and things are beginning to move. But like with this guy with the Chariot, this is forward movement with something that's in retrospect. So it seems to me like you're going to be able to start taking advantage of opportunities and things that you've had in the past that you've probably pushed to the side and didn't do, or you're having an opportunity to move forward with some talent or skill or ability that you've had for a long time, and this is happening. And this isn't about jobs. I mean, jobs look great. It looks like you either got a good job or you just got a good job. Like it's looking good. But now you're having this clarity, and you're looking back with the blindfold off, and you're like, whoa. And then you're seeing these. I mean, look at this. Major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. They're like everywhere throughout this reading. Major arcana, like major arcana. Seriously. So now with your, and this guy, see, these cards were also in the Gemini reading. So this is y'all's air sign energy is really kicking butt today. And so this guy, the 4, I mean, he's the emperor, he's the ruler, he's got it all. Look, he's got the globe in his hand, he's got the Ankh, he's like ruling it. He's got the mountains raised up behind him to his back. He's got the water running his feet, or like he's on this stone, awesome throne, you know. And he's there. He's where he wants to be. So this energy of you being who you are, what you are, your individual, unique energy, has a chance to move forward and make you the emperor of that. And there's going to be somebody who's going to come in and help you. And I really think that you should listen and that you should let this person help you. Oh my God, another major arcana. Okay, Temperance. You're going to need a little patience for this. This isn't going to take off like right away. Like, remember how I showed you that your star was upside down, that it was in a hole, like it was, but it's there. It's like whenever you go out and like you can go out and plant a whole crop of corn, right? Tomorrow you don't have corn, but your seeds are in the ground and they're growing. You could go out there and look and you could have a whole seed, you can have a whole field full of corn, but it's not ripe yet. Or you need to go and mow it into the little corn mower thing, and you know what I'm saying? Harvest it. Okay. So have some temperance. It's going to take a bit. There's a male figure in your life, could possibly be a father or a father figure or an older gentleman, and he can lead you with money issues. He can help you know how to like it could be a lawyer or an agent or a manager. He can help you with finances and money and how to move forward in your career, kind of thing. Then, I mean, like, there's so many people involved in this. Like, here's another knight. Look at these court cards. Look at all these people involved. And here's a knight. It's another young person. I mean, not too old, not too young, but it's a knight of wands. So it's a youthful or a new. It's not a long-standing thing. It's not a long-standing, I want to say, job or movement or a project. Right? It's something that's old, maybe as old as you. How do I say this? There's serious, fast movement coming in for enterprise and distinction in your business with something that's already established but not pushed. Does that make sense? Okay. You're not going to want to leave. You're not going away from it. You're not like you're where you are, and I think that goes along with this temperance card as well. You are where you are right now. You're in this like area where things can grow, and you got to. It's kind of like being in the womb. Like you're growing, and then you're going to be born, right? And then your star's going to shine. Where's my star? See, the Hierophant. Someone who will listen to your ideas, someone who will help push you ahead, someone who has the ability and the foresight to understand new ideas and appreciate them and want to push them. So that's good. So it could be the time for you to pitch something to somebody. If you know somebody, like if you're involved in something that needs money or funding, now would be a good time for you to pitch it. And your final card is this card. And it was one of the top cards in the energy reading today for everybody in the collective, and I think it was in Gemini as well. This card is you in a self-made rut. This is you holding yourself back. So you're going to need to stop that. You're going to have to walk away from it before you don't have any decisions left and make a bad judgment. And it has to do with this love thing, this person. Don't make a bad decision based on things that have been said to you by someone who doesn't even believe the same way you do. I don't even know how else to say it. But okay, so that's it for right now. Well, that would be you from now until Friday. So now we're going to move on. We're at what, 58 minutes, 59 minutes? 59 minutes. And we are moving into Aquarius. So let's get into the Aquarius reading now. Hope you guys really enjoyed it, Libra. Hope you got something out of it. I hope I helped you. Aquarius, another air sign, so there's a possibility that we're going to see some of these same things pop up in the same ways because Gemini and Libra have both experienced these things, a lot of similar things today, so that must be the energy that's going just in that sign, in the air sign. We're going to move into Aquarius and see what's going on. Aquarius with these cards. See, that's why I was thinking it was so amazing whenever you get the same readings, get the same cards in the same positions again from one reading to the next, because it's like you're watching me flip them over, right? So Yeah. If you're getting that card, it's because you're supposed to get that card. We're going to do this Aquarius reading, and then we're going to set it off for a few minutes, and I'm going to go refill Scooby. Actually, reheat Scooby. Thanks everyone for hanging in.